Hello. Hello to Monday evening. Hi, Sarah Lee. Oh my goodness. Can you believe tomorrow is New Year's Eve and we're at 2025? How did that happen? Oh my goodness. Linda, yes. I haven't had a chance to actually reply to comments yet, but Linda, I did see your comment, and yes, I've got you for the ginger jar. I know it's been busy, and and everything's been going way too fast. So true, Katita, so true. I was like, if I see Linda, I'm gonna let her know. I saw it, I got it. I just haven't had a chance to reply back. Oh, I'm hoping to do that kind of tonight as I wrap up and kind of unwind. I'm going to try to do some comments. Oh, hi. I know, poor Joe. Poor Joe's trying to come over and say hi, and I've got everything blocked. I'm sorry, hun. Here, let me move this. Okay. There you go. Maybe. Okay. Okay, those are good. I just need to find another spot for that. All right. I know it was so important for Joe to get over here and say hi. Wasn't it, buddy? It was so important. Well, come over here so they can see you, Joe. Over here. There. Then they can see you. Yeah, but keep your rear end down because there really isn't room. There really isn't room here. But that's okay. That was nice of you to come and say hi. He's like, I'm just going to go right over here and that chair right there. That's where he's at. And then he'll settle down for a bit and he might come back and say hi again. Oh my goodness. But hello, Gatita. Hi, Molly. Hi, Sarah Lee. Hello, Linda. And hi, everybody else. Hello. Great to see you. Getting ready for New Year's Eve. I'm sure my neighbor, who absolutely loves New Year's because of the fireworks. Yeah, I'll bet he's getting ready, getting everything prepped to go right at midnight on New Year's Eve. I know, but we'll sleep through it, won't we, Joe? Yes, we'll sleep through it. Oh, I know, the fireworks. Every time the Seahawks win, we have fireworks. New Year's. I think he did it on Christmas also. I'm pretty sure he did it on Christmas. It's like, I remember. Okay, where? No, you can't go that way. You can go this way. Can you go over there? Um, yeah, it's any holiday, fireworks. Loves the fireworks. But you can only get them like one time of year, 4th of July. So he stocks up like crazy on the 4th of July for that time period where they can buy them. And, oh man, it's a lot of fireworks they go through in a year. Oh my, but it is so great having everybody here. Even though it is like New Year's Eve and New Year's and everything, my schedule this week is going to be just a regular schedule. Except there, I am going to be doing a bonus live tomorrow. Guess who's coming back? Those of you who've been around for a bit will remember Antiques from Karen, Janet. Antiques from Karen. Yes. So she is going to be going live every Tuesday, for kind of a working kind of thing. And she asked, and I'm like, you know what? I'm usually just working at that time anyway. Let's see if my Wi-Fi works and I can go live. So we're going to see. I'll see if she wants it just on her channel, or if she wants me to stream on my channel also, but it's just going to be chatting and working and stuff. But yeah, it's exciting. We'll get caught up with Jan and everything. If you don't know, Antiques from Karen, all one word, Antiques from Karen. You can find her YouTube channel real easy. I don't have the tab up, or I would have remembered to get the link. But if anybody has the link, and can put the link in the chat, go ahead. For that. Hi, Bonnie. Yeah, she started her YouTube journey a few years ago. Her mother was a hoarder, the likes that really haven't been seen before. Her house was so beyond full. It was kind of mind-blowing. And Jan was able to kind of make a little path through to get to, some of the rooms. And then, she got upstairs and she got downstairs, and it was quite a journey. But she had it was a 5-year goal. And it took close to 5 years to get that house empty, because she does work full time, so she doesn't have unlimited time during the day. Hi, Mary Beth. And but yeah, they did it. They got it emptied. They got it sold. Got her house sold, and her and Dean moved to a different part of New York and remodeled that house, and they're living in it. And yeah, so it's going to be exciting tomorrow. That's going to be at, I think, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 2:30 Pacific time. So I said, yeah, I should be good to go by that time to be working and, chatting. And hey, who knows? But good for Jan for wanting to start 2025, motivating us, getting us working and listing and all that good stuff that we need to do as resellers. So yeah, so bonus now on Tuesdays. So that'll be fun. All right, but other than that, that will be something new added to the schedule. But I will be back tomorrow morning for the lunchtime sale, and then everything else regular the rest of the week. Do want to remind everybody that Saturday night is Afghanapalooza, and I have 57 Afghans, quilts, comforters, throws, all kinds of sizes. I did not update my my thing to include crib, but I do still have the word crib written here for that. So yeah, so that is going to be Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, there were things I'm looking at it going, oh, I don't remember that, because I shop all year for it. And by the time January comes around, I have no memory of most of what I bought. So it's fun. It's like Christmas for me, because I don't know what's in there. It's just as exciting for me to see what I have. Oh man. All right. So that gets you kind of up to date on everything that's happening. So let's go ahead and start the sale. And okay, Joe is officially gone now. So for those of you that got to see Joe, there you go. All right. Let's see. Well, that's good because I may need his chair. Let me get it over here a little closer. Let's see. Get that closer. That closer. All right. Hi, Cindy. Okie dokie. We are gonna start with a $6 item. And and one thing I will let you guys know, went to the Goodwill today and everything has been dropped off. So everything I am not keeping from the clearance sale, from the book sale, from the chipped, cracked, dented sale, everything I'm not keeping is gone. It is absolutely gone. Hi, Jamie. So up first is a music box. All right, hold please. 1 second. All right, all good. All good. So this is a music box. Okay. So this is a music box. I believe it should have had a handle right here, but it does not have a handle. And it is Dalmatians in a fire chief wagon. And it's full of all kinds of Dalmatians doing all kinds of things. Each one's doing something a little different. So there are all the Dalmatians. Now there is a little bonus Dalmatian, and he's just loose on the inside. Now, whether he came with it or if he was added, I don't know. But there it is. It's really cute. Now I am going to wind this up. And it plays Chariots of Fire. There is the back, Chariots of Fire, 1992. And so you get the little Dalmatian on the inside, and then you get all the Dalmatians on the outside. And so that is $6. I'll let it keep running and running and running and running. We may be hearing that for a little bit as it continues to go. Oh, man. All right. Next up, $4 start. And this is a lovely plate. Oval. Pink roses on the edge. This was made in Japan. It is marked on the back. And it's a nice size serving plate. If you don't have something, too big, you need just a smaller plate for it. That is a good size when you don't want to use like an extra dinner plate for something. This one is 9 inches by 7. 9 by 7 inches. So just a nice size. When a dinner plate's too big, you want to use a little something to serve. And it does have the pretty pink roses on it. Now, I do have teacups and saucers that are in, like, basically in this pattern. It's just a little different. But all the pink roses are very interchangeable with each other. Hi, Lois. Thank you. And I will get Lois for the plate. And I will be bringing more of I have like 3 different sets of teacup saucers, other plates and stuff that have this pink rose. This was just the only one marked like this. So I did keep it separate. And I will count that down for Lois. And we'll get the sold in there. So going once, going twice. Oh, look what I did. I just hit the wrong key. Let me try that again. There we go. Sold to Lois. Thank you. All right. A $5 start for my next item. And this is the very, very popular Avon George and Martha Washington and their Mount Vernon home. And so it does say Mount Vernon on top. It does say George and Martha Washington. And then you get the beautiful house. And I've got a good job of getting all my fingerprints and everything all over that. So, so look past the fingerprints. Oh, and I'll try to get a good shot of the house there. Now the imprint, the pressing for the pattern is all on the back. So if you use this for serving, you don't have to worry about it getting into the crevices of the design. It is all smooth except for the little handle bits right there. Those are on the outside. And right back there is where it does say Avon. So this was part of a few pieces that Avon did in the pretty blue glass for George and Martha Washington. You can get what are they? They're candle holders, but they can be like wine or water goblets also. So it is part of a nice set. And 5 for Mount Vernon there. Then there, little piece of fuzz in the next piece. We'll get rid of that. Hi, Donna. Next is also going to start at $5. And I believe this is by Indiana Glass. It is a 3-section server. So you have one long section and then 2 square sections. It's kind of a fun tic-tac-toe pattern between the frosted pieces and the pieces with the X's in them. It has a nice fan design in the corners. And when you're having your separate, olives or separate pickles or something that you're serving, This is a nice way of keeping things separate, especially if they have juices with them. The ridges in between are actually pretty good sized to keep the juices in. And this is a 7-inch square. And that is $5. Indiana glass 3-section server. So we'll let you think about that. Those come in handy when you're having, Thanksgiving and Christmas, with which just passed, but also Easter's coming up, Valentine's is coming up. So, other holidays where you might have some people over or buffet style, that comes in handy. All right, I have some postcards. These are vintage postcards, and there are 23 postcards and a book, and they are all kind of the San Francisco area of California. So it's going to start at $5. And again, there are 23 postcards and a picture book, photo book, whatever those are called. So there's San Francisco. Now, some of them are written on the back, but some of them are not. And again, these are all kind of the San Francisco-ish area. Like that one is not written on the back. And there are 23 of these postcards. And I will bet things don't quite look like that anymore with the skyline views. Probably have a few more high rises in there. And a pretty flower cart. Hi, Jolita. Oh, and a chipmunk. Trying to get them to go in the direction they look like they should be going. And some fish. And there's one more, and then there's the big San Francisco book. And I don't think it says, let me see if it says when this came out. Nope. No date. But it's got great pictures of San Francisco. And so the whole postcard lot, $5. And then you have to fold it back up again. That's the challenge. All right. I'll put that right there. Okay, next up, $6 start. And this is a really, really cool cloth. I'm going to call it a column. I do have a note here, so I remember that the artist who made this, her name is Donna Pritchard. And so she took something, maybe cardboard, and put these wonderful fabrics on here. She also put in some fun little crochet type pieces. She sewed it on, and she put in some other really fun embellishments. Now, I've had this at sales before, and the one thing I've always thought when I look at this is, what a wonderful way to display your brooches is to put it on this piece. So I am bringing 3 brooches to the sale tonight, and I do have them displayed on here. So isn't that fun? A great way to have this whole thing. You could fill it with brooches or other jewelry pieces. You can see you do have little pieces like this that you could hang a necklace off of. You have other little pieces on here. You could do bracelets. If you have a brooch on here, you could hang a bracelet from there or a necklace. So this, which I will be using tonight as I sell my brooches, and this is fabric on the inside of here. So it is finished all through. So yeah, if you have a little more of an artistic, a boho kind of style going, you could leave this out, fill it with your brooches, and just have them on display on this fun piece. And so that is $6. And then we're going to sell one of the brooches, which is going to start at $8. So let's get that up there. And the one we're starting with is this beautiful one right here. Now that is a gold tone, and it has the clear and aurora borealis. You can see they're picking up the rainbow right there. This is a 2-inch brooch. And thank you, Jolita. There we go. So there is the beautiful brooch. Now it's not too big. It's just, it's just big enough. Just big enough to look flashy, pick up the light. It plays with the light really nicely. It's got a great sparkle to it. And then it's got all those pretty aurora borealis in the center there. And we will count that down for Jolita. And going once, going twice, and sold to Jolita. Thank you. And then this column, you'll be seeing it a few more times tonight as I sell the other brooches, but that is still available, and that is $6. And I will be mentioning that each time I bring it out to show off and sell one of the other brooches. But next up, I have a bowl. Now, it has dogs on it, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a dog bowl, or it doesn't have to be a dog bowl because it is a nice ceramic bowl. It's going to start at $10, and it has Scotties on it with little red bows. You can see one standing, one sitting. Now, these, you can actually feel them in here. So there's like an indent in the ceramic, and then the Scotty is like painted in there. So all the way around, you have the Scotties. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of Scotties. And then on the inside, you have a really nice bowl. You could use that for your, mixing, smallish bowl for serving. But I don't think this was ever really used as like a dog dish or anything. I just think it happens to have dogs on it. It is 7 inches across, and it's a 4.5 deep. So it is really deep, 4.5 inches deep. So you've got the cute Scotties, nice gloss. Don't know who made this. There's no marking on it. So that is 10 with the little Scotties on it. All right. Next item is also going to be $10. And yep, I am bringing some more Jody Bergsma. So she is a Western Washington artist. And I do enjoy her art. This is matted. It is wrapped in plastic. It does have a sticker on here that says Collectibles by Jody Bergsma. And this is 16 by 12. So it is all ready to go into a, easy to find 16 by 12 frame. And in here, you have like a little butterfly, maybe a little dragonfly, and he's got a little heart in his hand. You have a giraffe with a little duck on his head, a little flower. Then you've got, I think, another dragonfly, a little zebra, a panda, a little lamb, and a little baby who's given a cuddle to a rabbit and a chick. There's a little turtle. What's back here? There's always stuff hidden. So much hidden in here. Then we have a little mouse, a little lion. And down at the bottom, it does say, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. And that was done in 1983. And that is $10 for the 16 by 12. You got a little bit of so many different animals in that one. All right, I've got another Jody Bergsma. This one is going to start at $6. It is also matted and wrapped in plastic. And it is a 10 by 8, so also very easy to frame. And here we have a piano and a fiddle, and you can see they're playing music. Up on top, you have an animal band with a mouse, a little elf, or maybe a pixie, a frog, and a little chick. I think the chick is trying to sing. And again, there's so many fun things to look at in these pictures. This one says, train your heart to smile and your soul to sing, and your life will be filled with joy. And that's from 1987. So that is matted, wrapped in plastic, 10 by 8, and that is ready to be framed. All right. Next up, going to have an $8 start. And I have a game. I do need something in my mouth, though. Dry mouth, dry throat. This is a still sealed game. So it has its little plastic sticker here and a plastic sticker here to keep it closed. So it has not been opened. It is Agatha Christie Trivia. 300 killer questions on the Queen of Crime. So I know they've just recently in the past few years redone some of the movies. They've been really fun to watch. What they do? Death on the Nile, and I can't remember the other one they just redid with Kenneth Branagh in the movies. They're really good. And so you can see this one has like everybody on the train, all the suspects on the train. And on the back, hi, Becky. On the back, it has 300 illustrated question cards. Hi, Cheryl. And you can see there's questions about Agatha Christie's life, questions about Ms. Marple. And it says, put your little gray cells to the test with this dastardly deck of Christie questions. What's the name of the seemingly picturesque village where Miss Marple lives? I haven't seen Miss Marple's in a long time. I don't remember. Which water sport was Agatha Christie a natural at? And just how tall was that diminutive Belgian detective? Divided into 10 categories. These trivia cards can be used alone or with friends to create the ultimate Agatha Christie quiz. So that is $8 for the trivia cards, and this has not been opened. All right, another item that's going to start at $8 that has not been opened, is a puzzle. And this puzzle is Roadside America and Route 66. And you get this great shot in front of Rosie's Diner with all these wonderful cars. And a really fun diner. You can see the people inside the diner. And this is a 500-piece puzzle, and it's still sealed in plastic. It has not been opened. And here's a whole shot that you get. You get all the reflections of the cars in the water, the diner, and all the lights reflecting. So that is $8 for the puzzle. All right, a $6 start for a Thai bear This one does have his tag. His tag is in plastic, little plastic protector. And this bear's name is America. Hi, Lisa. So he's got the flag on his back. It does say America. And he's from 2001. Yes, 2001. He's got red, white, and blue bow tie around his neck, the flag, and he is a pretty shade of blue. And that is $6 for America the bear. Now I've got another bear. This one's going to start at $6. This one's name is Spangle. He also has a protector on his tag, and he has a pink face. So his head is pink, but he does have the red, white, and blue body. And that is Spangle, and he is $6. All right, next item is going to start at $5. And it is a metal dog figurine. So in a gold tone metal. And it could be a Scotty. It could be just a little terrier. You can see there is some texturing in the metal. And the dog, $5 for the metal dog. And he's pretty solid all the way through. Has just enough weight to him. He could be a little paperweight because he's not gonna fall over or move around very easily on his own. Next item I have is also going to be $5. And it is a milk glass spoon. And I just noticed there's a estate inventory number on the back. Let me get that off, just so I can show the whole back on that one. And nobody cares about inventory numbers. I did miss that because it's a white tag on a milk glass item. There we go. So there it is. It is a nice milk glass spoon. So if you have a milk glass bowl, maybe a milk glass mayonnaise bowl, and you need the spoon that goes with it, there's the back. And oh, it's Westmoreland. There we go. I would not have been able to see that with that inventory sticker there. So Westmoreland. And hi, Jan. Thank you. So a great spoon. Not always easy to find the spoons. A lot of times you can get the bowls, but the spoons, either they're separated from the set or they're, a casualty from being dropped and broken. And thank you, Jan. And I will count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Jan. Thank you. All right, next I have a $7 start. And this is a false graph piece. So there we go, false graph. But if you're ready for a little springtime decor, this is a great piece. Get ready for Easter with this lovely piece. Now it does have a butterfly, and that is like a 3D butterfly. It does pop out. The flowers are also all 3D, so they all pop out. And on the butterfly, there are some flowers. And right there and over there. So a beautiful piece for springtime. It's 7 inches by 6.5 inches. So a slight oval shape to it, 6.5 by 7. And again, that is a pop-up 3D butterfly in the center. And that is $7. All right, next piece is going to be a $6 start. And it is a hummingbird plate. This is by the Franklin Mint. Oh, hang on. There we go. We'll get the the hummingbird flying the correct direction. So they picked a very color complementary flower to go with the white-eared hummingbird. It has a beautiful border, rich colors on the border with the green and the gold, and that little hint of purple. And there is the hummingbird. Now on the back, it does say the Franklin Mint, the white-eared hummingbird. And I'll show it back here so you can see there's the hummingbird and the flowers. And then you get a repeat of the flowers all on the border. And that is $6 for the plate. And a thank you, Jan. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they're really pretty. They look very delicate. I really like those. And and all the colors that are in there. I think that is really cool. And I will count that down for Jan. Going once, going twice. And sold to Jan. Thank you. All right, next I have some more postcards. This batch is going to start at $6. It has 29 Western state postcards plus a picture book of New Mexico. So there are 29 Western state postcards. And again, some of them are written on the back, some are not. And oh, wonderful, Jan. Thank you. So we do have Utah, Colorado, Oregon. There's going to be some for California also. And there's 3 of these. A 1 log house. There's 3 of them. I guess they really found that interesting. So some great shots of the mountains and the trees. Look at the size. There's the guy. And look at that tree. Woo! My goodness. So then there's some more here. California. That one is a Disneyland. So 29 Western state postcards. And then there is the picture book of New Mexico. And oh, thank you, Bonnie. I will get your name on that. It is a very fun piece that I have enjoyed having around, but it needs to go to a new home and spend some time with someone else. So thank you so much, Bonnie. I will get you for that. And the postcards are also $6. Oh, I don't think so, Lisa. I don't think it goes into Mexico. No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't believe I saw any. I think it was just California and Arizona, and that's as far south as it went. Let me find that for Bonnie. And thank you, Bonnie. I will mark that sold. Hi, Denise. Whenever I sign it, I get Oh no. Oh no, Denise. Maybe. Maybe that's what happens when you come in a little late. They're like, "Oh, you need to get moving." That is really strange. Oh, the chair exercises. Oh, yes. I do get those a lot. Some of them actually kind of look fun. This is my chair exercise. I think that counts. All right. Well, guess what? Denise just happens to be in time for rocks. Oh, right after postcards. It's like, yep, I've got rocks. I know I will be for Afghanapalooza. I will be getting lots of exercise. Hi, Jameen. Kinda is the word. Yay. All right. So this one going to start at $5. It does look, although I'm not 100% sure, it does look like a thunder egg. It just is a little flatter than the usual thunder eggs, but it does have this inside part, and this is polished right here. So it does have that, and it kind of does have that thunder egg look to it. I was going to see if, yep, so if we get the light, oops, if we get the light, kind of, it doesn't have quite the light spots on this part here. But I'll show you the outside. And again, how they know to pick these ones up, I don't know. I don't know how you look at the outside of this and go, yep, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to slice it open and it's going to have this really cool spot in the middle. Hi, Maritza. Yeah, I have no idea. So that one, $5. And I do think that one is a thunder egg. Now I've got another one that is also going to start at $5. You know what? I had never heard of a thunder egg either until I picked them up. And I went, huh, what's that? And then sure enough, it said, that's a thunder egg. So this one on the outside doesn't look too much different than the one I just had. But when you open it up, it's got these really cool formations. Now, this part has been polished, so it is very smooth. It's nice and glossy. You can get a really nice view in there. And hi, Laura. Now, Laura has heard of thunder eggs, so that's pretty cool. And we've got Laura in first for $5 for this really cool one. And oh, we have Jameen in first at $6. Now, this one I can see it does have some light spots in it. So when I shine, when I shine the rock or shine the light in here, you can see it is going to kind of illuminate. So again, a really fun one if you have one of those light bases that you can illuminate, like right in here. And that's really going to light up this whole area. Oh, hang on. I do think we have Bonnie in, or Laura in, saying hi to Bonnie, and at $7. Let's see. 5 inches long, and it's about 2 inches by 2 inches. And Jameen at 8. So this is about 2 inches. This is about 2 inches. This is 5 inches. No, actually I had done this one first and I didn't have any takers. So I had shown that one. Nobody was interested. And then I showed this one, and that's when the bidding started. So good question, Jameen. If you were interested in the other one, let me know. Or if you were interested in this one, or if you were interested in both, let me know. But this one does have right in this area that really cool light spot. So when you shine a light through here, it is going to reflect all the way through. And Laura is at 9. And I don't think it works on the other spots. I think it's just on, oh, there was a little bit. Where did that go? Oh, right there. There's a little bit right behind there that's light. And then this spot here, which is really illuminating. That is really cool. And thank you, Jameen. We've got Laura at 11. And I will count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Laura. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Jameen. And thank you, Julie. And I do see your note. And then, yes, I'll get Jameen for the first one. Thank you. And thanks, Jameen. Okay, next I have an $8 start. Oh, cool. Very nice. And yeah, and if you happen to pick up one of those light bases, you can find them, not sponsored by Amazon, but you can find them on Amazon. They're like this and about this thick, and you plug them in and they light up. So whatever you put on top lights up. That rock could be really cool with one of those lit bases in it. All right, I have a baby Ariel who to me looks an awful lot like the Flintstones. But she is a Disney park exclusive. So Disney Babies, Disney Park Authentic Original. And this one is Ariel, the Little Mermaid. But doesn't she kind of look a little like the Flintstones? So she is plush. She is cute. She is very luminescent down here. She has a lot of sparkle to her. And then her hair is up in a cute little ponytail. So $8, Disney Babies, and that is a Disney Park exclusive. And she is $8. All right, I've got another mermaid. This one is a Thai mermaid, and she's got pretty blue, sparkly hair. Her name is Indigo because she's blue. And she is a flippable. So you can see on one side, she is like a very luminescent with the pinks and the purples. And then you flip her, and then she is all blue. Let's see if I can get this bottom to flip. There we go. So she's all blue on the bottom, or she can be luminescent, pink, blue, and purple. Or all blue to match her pretty hair. So she's really soft. I don't know what they used, what kind of fabric this is, but it's really soft. And she's got a tail. And Jameen could not resist any longer. Thank you, Jameen. And, well, whoever you're going to gift it to, they are a lucky person, and thank you very much. Going once, going twice. And sold to Jameen. Thank you. All right, the next piece I could not find an exact one like this to figure out who the maker is. It's a pottery piece, and I saw round ones. I saw divided ones this way, but not quite divided this way. And it's not marked on the back, just the little kiln marks on here. But it is a really nice mid-century server with the divided sides. Kind of looks like its own little mermaid thing happening, but it's kind of big. So if you've got two different salads you're serving, this would be great. 11.5 inches long and 7 inches wide. So it is a really big ceramic server, a beautiful blue. Yeah, it really fits in with like the mid-century minimalist. Kind of fits in really cool with that look. So nice if you're just having like mid-century furniture. This could just sit there on its own. You don't even have to put anything in it. Just have it sit there and look cool. But that is $12. All right, time for another brooch. This one is also going to start at $12, and it is this beautiful silver tone one filled with clear rhinestones. Now this one is a beauty and really nice if you have a like winter or fall coat and you're going to put a brooch on. This is 3 inches across. And well, I had this for sale earlier in the sale, and Bonnie just snatched it up. So yeah, this is a really, really cool piece, but it is going home to Bonnie. But I used it as an example of kind of, this is how I see one of the uses for this really amazing piece. So, yeah, so I was glad that Bonnie picked that up. So that was, if I remember right, 3 inches across. I'm distracting myself. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, 3 inches across. And these 3-inch brooches, if you're wearing an outdoor coat, you want to have a little brooch on because maybe you're spending some time outside. You're not going to take your coat off, but you still want to have a little fashion accessory. The seahorse is going to be for sale. It's going to come up. It's going to come up in just a little bit. I'm going to make you wait for it. But that one, I mean, that's got a lot of bling on it. It is like, but thank you, Lisa. So Lisa, oh, I should highlight that. Lisa is in for 12. And I'm going to get you over here. And then I'm going to count it down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lisa. Thank you. And then, yes, keep watching. And the seahorse will be coming up. Next, I have another $12 start. And oh, that's a good idea, Jan, on black velvet purses. Yes. And hi, Sleeping Bee. And yes, Sleeping Bee for the Agatha Christie trivia. Thank you. Thank you, Sleeping Bee. And I'm going to put a sold on that. Is autocorrect correcting you again? I'm telling you, autocorrect is not a friend. All right, I have a handbag. This is a really nice handbag. It is in pretty much new, unused condition. It is really pristine. It's got a great handle. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the company because I can't pronounce this, but I will hold it up here and you can pronounce it in your head. And in here, you are going to get a snap open compartment that has a zipper. It also has, oops, where did it go? Oh, nope, that's it. So it has a snap open compartment and a zipper, and a zippered compartment. Then in the center, there is a zippered compartment, and you can see this is like in pristine condition. Then another snap open compartment in the front. So it has 3 compartments, 2 snap. Yes, it is a great designer, and no, I can't really pronounce it either. And then this zips shut, so it is all sealed up. And again, this is in like brand new condition. I really don't think it was ever used. So that is 12, and that's a steal. All right, next is, all right, a $10 start. And I do have 2 different ones. So let me show you once it, oh, nope, you're not going to do it. Okay. All right, now it's not letting me type in the chat at all. Let me try that one more time. There we go. All right, I have 2 of these. So I'll show you both, and then we'll do them one at a time. But they are French restaurant slates. And this is like slate. And it's done like chalkboard style, and it's got a really heavy duty hanger on the back. So technically this is going to be choice, but I just want to show you they're 2 different styles, but they are like French restaurant signs. And up first, this is Restaurant Saint Jacques. Even has like a French address. It's got a great border on it. And then it does have the menu in French. Now, you could hang these on the wall, or if you have a plate hanger or a plate stand, you could put it that way on the counter. And it is really cute, but it is like slate. So it is a little heavy, and that's why there is a little more heavy-duty hanger on the back. So that one is $10. and that is Saint Jacques. The other one I have is done in a little different style, and it is Bistro Saint Germain. And so you have the menu, and then you have the prices. This one also is slate, and it has the heavy duty hanger on the back. And those are $10 each for the Saint Germain and the Saint Jacques French restaurant menus. All right, next I have a $16 start. And I have an unopened puzzle. Now this is a 1,000 piece puzzle, and it is called Painted Cat. And I'll move that down slowly so you can see the painted cat. And it's got a beautiful border around it. And this is still sealed in plastic. And it is a 1,000 piece puzzle. And somewhere on here, it should say how big it is when it's done. Does that tell me? 20 by 27. So 20 by 27 when it is done. Sealed in plastic, 1,000 pieces. And of course, there is a little teacup. And that is a beautiful cat. And that might be something, maybe you want to, glue it. And once you get it finished and, kind of hang on to that one. It's pretty cool. So that is 16. This is a piece I've had before, but I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to start it at $15. It is the metal tea light candle holder, probably from Mexico. It has 3 tea light holders on the bottom. Now, this one had been previously purchased, just wasn't paid for. But I decided just in case I could sell it again, I wouldn't unwrap the feet, try to save a little bubble there. So it does have 3 tea light cups across the bottom. And then these do spin. So if you want to put this away somewhere, you can turn the feet in so it lays a little flatter. And down at the bottom, you have the ocean, and you have a fish and a turtle. And then 3 tea light holders. Then you go up a level, and you have your angels with stars. There's also some little dangles there, and you have 2 tea light holders there. And then at the top, you have like the dove with the olive branch, the sun, the moon, the stars, a couple more dangles, and a single candle holder at the top. So a beautiful metal piece. It holds 6 tea light candles. And that's probably made in Mexico. And that's 15. All right, next up, I have a $14 start. And I have some nurse pictures. Yep, so this little grouping is from Trinity Hospital School of Nursing in North Dakota. This is a postcard picture. And there it's written, New Trinity Hospital. And look at those cars out front. Isn't that something? So I have a class picture here. This is the class of 1933 School of Nursing, and it has all of their names written on here. So you get the picture with all of them and the hospital. And then I have 3 larger pictures. And thank you, Lisa. So you get those 3, plus this great sheet, and the one with the hospital. I think this is just an amazing set. I'm so glad you like this, Lisa. It's such a great little snapshot of history. And I will count that down for Lisa. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, I think, back in the 30s, probably, if you wanted to, if you were a man, you had to be a doctor. If you were a woman, you had to be a nurse, unfortunately. So glad that is not the case today, because there are great people in all the professions. Is she, Denise? Is she one of those nurses? Oh, that's great. All right. Next item is gonna start at $12. And this is a big group wedding picture. And hi, Thomas. So this is mounted on a big board. But this is a real, look at this. They got the whole family. The whole family, including, and I'm kind of not kidding, this gal here on the end, she's a time traveler. Just in case you're wondering, when you see her close up, she is a time traveler. There's no other explanation. So let me get in close to the bride and the groom. There they are. They've got the whole front row. of all the happy people sitting on the ground. Look at those beautiful flowers. So there's the bride and groom. Then we'll pan over and show you everybody else in the wedding party. And the time traveler. She doesn't fit in with the wedding party at all. But this is just an absolutely amazing collection of people, relatives, wonderful photo. And then I'll get in close so you can see the people in the front row. And the little kids. And the time traveler again. And the wonderful bride and groom. So that awesome picture, $12. And thank you, Lisa. She just, it's like her outfit, her hair, and everything, it doesn't fit in. It doesn't fit in at all. Let's see. The picture itself is 9 by 7. So 9 by 7. I think so, Laura. I think you're right. But thank you so much, Lisa. And we'll count that down. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lisa. Thank you. All right, I've got another picture. This woman is fabulous, and her dress, amazing. Now, how many feathers it took to create her dress, I do not know. But she is a lovely woman. And she's got a lot of feathers on her dress. Now that probably the photographer, although I don't see his name anywhere else on here. I don't know who she is. But isn't that just a wonderful picture? And all the feathers. Now, for all the pictures that I've seen, I don't see that many with feathers accessories. Let's see. The picture itself is 9.5 by 7. But the board it's on is 13 by 10. But doesn't she, though? She does. She has a really sweet expression on her face. Yeah, she's just amazing. And all those feathers. Pretty fabulous. All right. I've got one more picture. And hi, Jan. And Jan, thank you for the picture. Jan has the most lovely house, and she took a picture of something she recently received from me that she purchased, that she got in. She's got a fabulous house. It looks wonderful, Jan. All right, this is a set of 3 pictures of the same Really lovely young lady. So let me show you the one that's in the frame that's falling apart. But look at this wonderful, lovely young lady who looks like a movie star. Then I have this wonderful picture of her. With the scarf. Yeah, if I tried to wear a scarf like that, it wouldn't turn out looking that nice. And then I have one more picture of her. And look at her here with the collie. Isn't that lovely? Her with the dog. So you have her with the scarf and then her with the dog, probably the same day. Those were probably taken the same day. And these are nice big photos. And then you get this wonderful one. See if I can open this up again without destroying it. And then you get this one. So you get all three of those for $12. And yeah, that one is just, that is so lovely. All right. More rocks. I've got a $6 start on some rocks. And this one is really cool. Here's the inside. So almost similar to like a thunder egg, just made with different components. And look at the really cool veining that goes all the way through this rock. And yeah, it's got a sparkle. Look at that. It's got some mica in there to sparkle. And all over it sparkles. And then there is the inside. So that one is $6. And then I've got another rock. Now, this one has been split in half and polished, but I'll show you the outside of it. Really interesting. And oh, Jameen for the first one I showed. I'll get you for that one, Jameen. And I will mark that first one sold to Jameen. Thank you. And then here's the outside. And look at that. You can see it's got all these pockets. Really cool texturing all the way around. And then at some point they decided to open it up here. And then this is all nice and polished. And you can see there's another little pocket filled with all those pretty little crystals, those very sparkly crystals. And thank you, Laura. Oh yeah, so I did talk to Sue yesterday for a brief period. She is kind of battling an infection right now. So the doctor has her on antibiotics. They've adjusted her medications. Thank you, Denise. They've adjusted her medications so that the antibiotics will be more effective than if she were on certain of her medications. So she's kind of down to just, I think, like the 4 essential medications that she's on. So the antibiotics can really go in there and do their thing. It does sound like she's doing better. It sounds like she's doing better. So that is encouraging. You know, it's tough on your body to go through all of that. And I'm going to get Laura for that one. Thank you. So she's hanging in there. She's trying to keep her spirits up, but it's hard. It's hard when you're not feeling like yourself. So hopefully, yeah, after the antibiotics have a chance to get in there. Oh, going once, going twice, sold to Laura. Thank you. Once the antibiotics get in there and do the tough work and help with the infection, that yeah, she'll be feeling better and more like herself and ready to come and join us again on Friday nights. All right, it is time for the seahorse brooch. This is going to start at $12, and this is a Betsy Johnson seahorse. So it does have the original Betsy Johnson tag from it. It is a lovely green seahorse, and it is on a gold tone base. There is the lovely little face of the seahorse and the little crown on top. And then it has all those wonderful green rhinestones. And you will get the Betsy Johnson tag that comes with it. And thank you, Jan. Really pretty enamel, accents. Hi, Katie. Katie came in at 13. And the rhinestones go like all the way down that they can go. And Jan at 14. Oh, let me tell you how long this piece is. Oh, there we go. It is 3 inches long. And at its widest, it's about 1.25 inches. And Katie is at 15. And really pretty light green rhinestones for the body of the seahorse. And Jan at 16. And Katie is out. Thank you, Katie. And we'll count that down for Jan. Going once, going twice. And sold to Jan. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Katie. All right, next up, an $8 start. And this is called a Warmies. Now, with this one, do not machine wash. You can clean the surface, but don't machine wash this. because it's full of goodies in his belly. So I put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And you can put it in the microwave for up to 90 seconds. And it heats up. And if you have, like you have a sore arm, you have a tummy ache, you put this on and it heats, and it makes you feel better because it's a panda, because it's cute. You can also put this in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours and get it cold if you need if you need a cold on there. Denise, I'm pretty sure you know how to use the microwave for a minute. I'm pretty sure. I have a feeling you know how to heat things up. That's all you're doing with him. So, yep, he is a warmies, and he's got like lavender in here along with other stuff that heats up, stays warm. And it's just, sometimes it's more fun than just a heating blanket or something. And thank you, Jan. And he just makes you smile. And I will count that down for Jan. Going once, going twice. And sold to Jan. It does not have directions, but I did find them online. And it just says warm up to 90 seconds in the microwave. And if you want to put it in the freezer, it's like 2 to 3 hours before it's like cold for a freezer. It does say on here, do not wash it though. Don't put it in the washer. But you can surface wash it. But yeah, the directions were pretty easy, and I did find them online pretty easy. Next up, for an $8 start, I have a large Thai parrot named Jabber. I guess because they talk. They talk a lot. But this is the big size. So if you want to be pirate for a day, you could have him sitting on your shoulder. His tag is in a protector. And his name is Jabber, but it doesn't say anywhere on here. $19.99. And he's very colorful. Yellow, red, blue, green, and then he's got the stripes up here. So the large Jabber, the parrot, and he is $8. All right, next I've got one more set of postcards. They are going to have a $6 start. There are 17 Eastern State postcards along with 3 picture books. So again, some of these have been written on, some of them haven't. And these are all Eastern states. And then this is a Smoky Mountain picture book. And then I have a bunch of postcards also from the Smoky Mountains. I have a lot from the Smoky Mountains. And thank you, Lisa. And then there is a picture book of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and a picture book of New Orleans. So a really nice collection. You have a little New York, New Orleans, Louisiana, and a lot of the Smoky Mountains. And we had Lisa at 6. We have Debbie at 8. And it's 17 postcards and 3 picture books. And thank you, Lisa. And I will count that down for Deborah. And hi, Deborah. Going once, going twice. And sold to Deborah. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. All right, next I have a Thomas Keefe handkerchief. It is going to start at $10. And it is a really cool furniture handkerchief. Great pictures of antique furniture. And then right down here in the corner, it says Thomas Keefe. So really cool handkerchief. This is one that you could frame. This is really a neat frameable handkerchief, especially if you are an antique furniture person. It's got some really cool pieces in here. And that is $10 for the handkerchief. Next, I have a plate. It is going to start at $14. It is not marked Japan, but I do have a feeling this is Japan. It does have a beautiful blue luster to it and hand-painted cherry blossoms and these 2 beautiful birds. It is in like the cake plate style where it does have the little handles on each side, almost a little more like a tray than a plate. It is 9.5 inches, and that is beautifully hand painted. And there's the lovely birds. And that is 14 for the Japanese plate. All right. Now, as we are getting, did I forget to put, I knew I was going to forget to put one in. And yes, I did. I forgot to put one in here. All right. Well, next item, next item is going to start at $16. And is it time to start thinking about Easter and bunnies? Yes, yes, it is. This is by Charlotte Ann Meekley, and it's dated 76. And it is these two adorable bunnies. It is in a really, really thick wood frame. Very nicely finished on the back. And the print is 4.5 by 4.5. And the frame is like 7.25 by 7.25. So Charlotte Ann Meekley, and that is $16 for the pair of bunnies. All right, then the one I forgot to put on my sheet. Oh my goodness, which is by Susan Wheeler. So Susan Wheeler did this one. Oops. And this one is done in dimensionally. So it's kind of like it's 3D because it's several layers built on top of each other. Oops. There we go. All right, this one is going to start at $30. And it is amazing. So it is in a shadow box. It is a wooden shadow box. Here's the back. And then let me get in here so you can see all the layers. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 4 layers to the rabbit here, maybe even 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think maybe 4. But you can see all the accessory pieces also have multiple layers to them to create the 3D effect. And everything in here has multiple layers. There's her name, Susan Wheeler. And you can see the chair and the hutch, multiple layers to create the effect. So when you look at this, it really pops out of the shadow box. And a wonderful picture to have up for Easter. And you can see how thick the shadow box is, and they really use all that thickness to create that fabulous 3D effect. And you can see they're baking, and they have the hutch full of all the dishes. It's hard to get the light in there to show you the top of the hutch, but there's wonderful things there. So Susan Wheeler, and that is $30. All right, then I have some stone bead bracelets. And I am going to start them at $5. I have several different colors to pick from, but we'll do each one separately, but I will show you the colors that I have. So I have a pink, a silver. Now this one is a colored howlite, colored to make it look like turquoise. Then I have purple. I have a blue and ivory and red stone. Then orange. And then black. So we'll go through and we'll start with the pink. And if anyone's interested in the pink, that is $5. And that is a stone bead bracelet, probably a rose quartz stone bead bracelet. So that one is $5. Then I have a silver stone bead bracelet. Now this one does have like the most weight to it. This one is a little more dense. So that's $5 stone bead bracelet in silver. Then this one, the colored howlite to make it look like turquoise. That one is $5. Then the purple. You can see slightly varying shades of dark, some darker, some a little lighter. So the purple, $5. Then this one is a light blue, an ivory, and a red color in the stone. So that one is $5. Then this orange one, different shades of orange on that one. And Laura in for the orange. Thank you. And going once, going twice. And sold to Laura and Lois. Give me a thumbs up if this is the blue one that you would like. And I will get you for that one. And if it was the other light blue one, just say the other one. And then this one is a very porous. And thank you, Lois. I've got you for that one. So this one you can, you can see the texture. There's, not sure if this is lava or not, but it is a very porous little stone type thing. And Laura is in for the black. Hi, Angie. And going once, going twice. And sold to Laura. Thank you. So these are the ones that are sold. And these are the ones that are still available. So if you would like the pink, the silver, the blue, or the purple, Just shout out the colors and I will get your name on those. And that is the last item of the sale. But if you missed any part of the sale, I am going to do the speed round recap and show all of the items that are still available. So thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And if you see something in the speed round that you're interested in, go ahead, shout it out in the chat. I'll get your name on that item. If you think about it after the sale or you're watching on the replay, send me an email or leave a comment down below. And at some point, I will get caught up on the comments and I'll let you know if you've got it. So far, I think everybody who's left a comment, you've all gotten the items that you were interested in. And thank you, Lois. I will get you for the silver bracelet. All right. Oh my goodness. I remember that song. Okay, we've got the Dalmatian music box. Now there could have been, probably was a little handle here, but there's no handle anymore. It plays the Chariots of Fire theme. It has the Dalmatians on top and a sleeping Dalmatian on the inside. That is $6, number one. $6, number one Dalmatian music box. It works great. The Avon Mount Vernon George and Martha Washington house plate in blue glass. This is by Avon. $5, number three. This one probably by Indiana Glass. It is a 3-section server. It does have deep compartments, so if you're serving something that has liquid, it will keep it separated. $5, number four. And I think that was 7 by 7 inches. Postcards. These are of the San Francisco area. San Francisco plus some other areas kind of around San Francisco, and a San Francisco picture book. 23 postcards plus the picture book. That's $5, number five. And that's San Francisco and kind of surrounding area. And, oh, Deborah for $5. Thank you, Deborah. The bowl. This is a very good-sized bowl, ceramic bowl with Scotties on the outside. It's about 4 or 4.5 inches deep. It's a really good-sized bowl. This is $10, number 8. $10, number 8 for the bowl. And I don't think it was for a dog food bowl. I think it's just a ceramic bowl with Scotties on it. The Jody Bergsma print. This is 16 by 12. It's got all the cute animals, all creatures, great and small. This is $10, number 9, and it is wrapped in plastic. $10, number 9. Another Jody Bergsma, but this one is 10 by 8. This one is for the music lovers. And it is $6, number 10. The Route 66 puzzle. This is still sealed. It's a 500-piece puzzle. You get Rosie's Diner and all the cars out in front. This is $8, number 12, and that's still sealed. The Thai Bear America. The tag is in a protector. This is $6, number 13 for America. And then I have the Thai Bear also with a protector. This is Spangle. And Spangle is $6, number 14. The Gold Tone Metal Scotty or Terrier. This is $5, number 15. This is a Falstaff butterfly plate, and the butterfly is in 3D. It does have flowers on the butterfly and then the 3D flowers all around. This is $7, number 17 for the Falstaff plate. Another set of postcards. And hi, Crystal Clear TV. This one is Western states. It has Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, California, Oregon. It has 29 postcards and a New Mexico picture book. This is $6, number 19. $6, number 19. And it has 29 postcards plus a picture book. And I know that was a lot of numbers, so I said it twice. Thank you, Deborah. I've got you for that one. I know, I felt like, that's a lot. I'm hitting them with a lot of numbers on that one. Okay, the Disney Park Baby Ariel. This is an official Disney Park, Disney's Babies. And this is Baby Ariel. She is $8, number 22. $8, number 22 for Baby Ariel. This is a ceramic divided server. I don't know who made it because I just couldn't find one quite with the same oval design and divider. So I'm not sure who made this. It is really good size with a really deep divider. And this is $12, number 24. The handbag. I'm not going to pronounce the company because it's French and I'm going to do a horrible job. And oh, thank you, Lisa. Lisa for 24. Thank you. Oh, where did it go? Here it is. So I'm going to hold it here. And you can say that at home. It has 3 compartments in it. It is like brand new, like never used, brand new condition. This is $12, number 26. And that's a steal of a deal. Gotta have one. Gotta have one steal of a deal in a sale. That's it. Right there. Let's see. I'll put it right there for now. All right. The French restaurant slates. This one is Saint Jacques Restaurant. Saint Jacques. These are pretty much on slate. And it is a French restaurant menu. It does have a hanger on the back, but you could also put this on a plate stand. This one is $10, number 27. And then I have Bistro Saint Germain. It's just in a little different format, but it also is a French restaurant menu. And this is $10, number 28. The 1,000-piece painted cat puzzle. It is still sealed. It is a beautiful painted cat. And this is $16, number 29. Let go. There we go. The metal angel candle holder, 3 tea lights across the bottom, 2 and 1 on the top. The sea, the sky, probably made in Mexico. This is $15, number 30. And oh, Julie for the dog. Thank you, Julie. I've got you for the dog. Thank you. There it is. Okay. $15, number 30 for the candle holder. Thank you, Julie. Okay. Oh, the pictures. The beautiful woman with the feather dress. She is $8, number 33. I have never seen that many feathers on a dress before. It's pretty spectacular. And then this is a set of 3 pictures. You get this beautiful one. And then you get these 2. I think these 2 were taken the same day. And so you get all 3 pictures. This one is $12, number 34. $12, number 34 for all 3 pictures. And Lynn, I'd like you to be able to buy from me. I just can't trust that you'll pay. I'm sorry. I just cannot trust that you'll pay me. So as much as I would like to sell those items to you, I can't. Unless you can guarantee a date you will pay me, and I mean guarantee in front of everybody. If you can do that, I will sell those to you. But if you cannot guarantee payment on a specific date, I can't sell to you. So I'm sorry, Lynn. So let me know if you can guarantee payment on a date. The parrot, Ty. The Thai parrot jabber. He is $8, number 39. $8, number 39. And this is the large size. So I'll show you comparison wise. This is the regular size Thai. This is the large Thai. And that is $8, number 39. And Angie is going to take the parrot. Thank you, Angie. The Tamis Keefe handkerchief. Tamis Keefe handkerchief with the furniture. There's the signature right there, Tamis Keefe. This is $10, number 41. The hand painted. Oh, thank you, Molly. Molly for 41. Thank you. The hand painted cherry blossom plate. Now, this does not have a made in Japan, but it's got to be made in Japan. It's got the beautiful blue luster, hand painted, beautiful birds. And this one is $14, number 42. $14, number 42. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lynn. And I will get you for 29 and 28. And I will get that so you can pay on Friday. And thank you. Let me get a, oh, I have my separate notes. I want to make sure I can get a note and make sure I can get that to you. Thank you, Lynn. Let's see, we did that. We are at the bunnies. The bunnies. We have Charlotte and Meekly. And this is in a beautiful, very thick wood frame. And we've got the bunnies. They are a $16, number 43 for the bunnies. And then I have these bunnies. This is by Susan Wheeler. It is a 3D pop-out picture in a shadow box. This is a wood shadow box. You can see it's got some kind of coating on it, but it is a wood shadow box. This is $30, number 51. And it does say Susan Wheeler on the bottom, and everything is dimensional in here to give it a 3D pop-out effect. And hi, Black Widow's Web. Oh, 20, well, I know it's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of numbers, but yes, 27 and 28. Yes, for the two that go together. All right, then we're down to the bracelets. And the pink bracelet, these are stone bead bracelets. And this one is $5, number 44 for the pink. This one is colored howlite, colored to look like turquoise. This one is $5, number 46. And the purple one, I only know amethyst. It might be amethyst. It might not be amethyst. This one is $5, number 47. You like that? You like that hand technique there? I've been working on it. Oh my goodness. And that was the speed round. That was everything. So thank you, everyone. If you think about something after the sale, or you're watching on the replay, you want to know if an item is available, Denise, thank you. I've got you for the purple. You can send me an email. You can leave a comment down below. I will be getting caught up on all of my comments. I know you guys have been great at sending a bunch of comments. And I know it's been a busy couple of days since the last time I got caught up on comments. Oh, but I will be working on those. I'm going to try to get to those tonight and get everybody replied to. And that is very nice, Lynn. That is really, really wonderful. And that's fantastic. So I'm glad I had something that would be very meaningful to your granddaughter. That's great. But yeah, if you're interested in anything, you're watching on the replay, you think about it after the sale, email, comment, and I will be back tomorrow morning for the lunchtime sale. I will also be doing something different on Tuesday afternoon, my time, Tuesday evening, most of the time. But I will be joining Antiques from Karen, Jan. Yep, she is making a comeback to YouTube. And I will be joining her for a working live. That's going to start at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 2:30 my time. So check it out. I will be upstairs, so I won't have the hardwire Wi-Fi connection. So I'll keep my fingers crossed that it works. Otherwise, I may have to get another long cord to go upstairs. But yeah, this will be the first one that she's doing, and we'll see how it goes. But I think it'll be fun hanging out with her. It is going to be on her channel, Antiques from Karen. If anybody wants to drop the link, I don't have YouTube open right now, mostly because I just didn't want to freeze up a whole bunch. But if anybody, just type in Antiques from Karen, like all one word. It should pop up. But yes, we will be on her channel. I'll see if she wants us to stream it out on our channels also, so that you guys can find us a little easier. But it's going to be great getting caught up with her and everything. So I'm looking forward to it, and everybody else that she's kind of contacted from her little circle who will be there. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great time. So I'll be doing kind of two things tomorrow. One will be the actual lunchtime sale, and the other one, hey, I'll just be working like I normally do. I'll just happen to have my face on a screen. So stop by, say hi, ask a question. Hey, we'll be there for it. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. But everybody, yes, if I don't see you tomorrow, yeah, Happy New Year. Have a safe New Year's Eve. And I can't believe I'll see you in 2025. Yeah, if I don't see you tomorrow. But take care, everyone, and have a great rest of your evening.